74. They got bailed out with a great putt by Tiger, but going to need something close here to keep the birdie streak alive.
Oh, once again, right at it. Just doesn't quite have the spin yet.
Boy, that was right on line.
A beautiful shot.
He's in good sequence. That second shot at 9 was great. That one there at 10 was great. Again, Tiger missed the green from 75 yards at the 6th hole, similar to JT. See if he makes his own adjustment to his cadence and contact and shot selection. I know he'd love to get it inside JT here. This has got to get up.
Oh, too much spin. Catches a little ridge there just right at the green. So he misses the green again from 75 yards.
Yeah.
This is Tanner Furyk for birdie. Using his dad's tee shot as Tanner himself hit his tee shot into the water. 2-11.
John Daly for birdie. And it's been a real challenging time for John as he drops that in. He's been battling cancer. He had a treatment a few weeks ago. He'll have another one coming up next year. Bladder cancer for John. He knows it's a serious challenge, but he says, I will beat this. And he's maintained a great attitude. Back to 12.
Let's see if Papa Furyk can hold his putt. Yes, he does. And that's a beautiful birdie to get the team to 8 under. 3 off the lead. Team Furyk looking very confident right now. To 14.
And the par 5. Bones, what's up for the Kuchers?
Well, as we saw, Cameron Kuchar drove it into this native area here, left of this fairway. Cam then went ahead and laid the ball up in play, did a nice job, and Matt's going to go for it all. He's got wood in hand, crazy uphill stance, and some lip issues, but let's see if he can catch this flush out of here from just over 250 yards total.
Yeah, going to try and play a big cut to get as much loft on it as quickly as possible here.
Boy, trying to hit the big cut out of there. Needs it to cut more. Up the left side.
I can't see it.
And the marshal is signaling that that's swimming.
Uh-oh. There's the penalty area of the water over to the left.
Almost worked out. Felt like Phil Mickelson.
Over at the 10th, they are indeed going to play from Charlie's approach position.
And Charlie gave Dad the right of way here on the read, let Tiger sort of work his standard evaluation, told him where to hit it. Dead back into the green uphill, so got to get this to the hole.
Look. Whoa, man, he thought he had it. That was the early call by Charlie. Looked like he was raising the finger. Like he made it.
Might be the first putt he's ever left short. Most of the time he's hitting it 3 and 4 feet past.
Yeah, it was dead on line. His speed's been pretty solid today, Justin. He heard his dad told him not to putt it in. Always being mindful of the rules.
Yep, totally free dad up here to make a bold, aggressive run and know that they've got that one where it is.
Yeah, that's a big part of team play, Danny, especially in these formats. Give your partner the right of way if you can.
And that's the tendency, though, when you do have a free roll, you hit it a little too hard and through the break.
So the Woods will settle for a par, remain at 8 under. This was earlier at the par 5 14th. Tom Lehman for birdie with his son Sean watching on. And Dad, perfect putt. And that's back-to-back birdies now for the Lehmans. Moves them to 8 under. And we go back to 10. Thomases are in need of a birdie here.
Yeah, this would definitely help get things moving in the right direction for Team Thomas.
There we go. Dad is up to the challenge. First birdie since they birdied the first 5 holes. So they're hoping that's going to light the way for the back 9 here at the Ritz-Carlton Golf Club. Back at 14, we've got the Kuchers continuing here after Matt found the water over there on his shot earlier.
And that is the beauty of this event. Matt could go for it, wasn't able to pull it off, but Cam had laid it up perfectly to this spot. 111, so they're playing from there. A little right of the flag, asking for it to get up.
Pretty solid shot by Cam. Dan will have a chance to get it closer for a birdie attempt upcoming.
Correct.
First look at the par 3 17th. This is Patty Harrington. Second shot on the par 3.
Oh, nice touch there with the short game. Kept it accelerating through impact. Knew the ground was going to stop the club quickly.
14 now.
And here's Dad trying to get it inside of Cam's approach.
Wind picking up just a little bit in his face. Going to try and flight this a little bit. Nice low trajectory. Hung out to the right. Let's see if he's got the right ticket punched up in terms of distance and just a little bit too much spin. And that's mostly the wind there creating that.
Right.
Yep, so they're going to use Cam's ball there, who's a little closer than Dad. Up at the par 4 15th, Cass has already missed from here, so VJ trying to make it a birdie for Team Singh. Oh, burns the right edge. And they have been on a roll. They had birdied 4 of the first 5 holes in this back 9. As we go back to 11, as Tiger gets ready here, coming off the par, 410 yards it plays from those number 1 back tees.
Yeah, wind hurting now. That's picked up a little bit more than within the last half hour, so it's going to have to pop this one.
It's a massive fairway, but it is separated the left and the right from a little group of trees right there that you can see. But this one up the right center, and that was hammered.
So Charlie makes his way up to the short team ground there. 318 yards here at the 11th, so nearly 100 yards up front.
And here at the 16th, this is Tom Kite putting for birdie from underneath the hole. Pretty straight putt. Oh, he knew it. Couple more rolls.
A bit of a break from that back tee.
Struggling a bit to square that face up at impact, leaving a few out to the right, but did it this time. He's going to try and work it up that left section. Should be fine.
Gonna say, Nody, he ought to be able to fix himself. He fixes
Got to look in the mirror.
Right? Fixes a lot of other people's swings.
I was watching the Thomases warm up, and Justin said, "Dad, I know you're warming up, but could you come over here and take a look at something real quick?" So these players are wearing a lot of hats.
Oh yeah, the 12th.
This is Bernhard Langer, 4-time winner of the PNC Championship. From 172 yards, got to hit a high cut to hold the green. Pretty nicely done. Back to 11.
Where Charlie has made his way up to that team ground, 318 yards.
Yeah, not as much of an advantage here for Charlie. That grove of trees you mentioned, Justin, is in play for him. He's going to have to catch it good to carry that. Might just be aiming just right of it. That's exactly what he did. That is a nice swing.
He is grooving that driver. It's just automatic. Picks up the tee quickly, moves on, getting Tiger in great position for the seconds. And so that has been the story. Charlie's been very impressive. Off all sorts of excitement here, but we've got the action at 11 where Charlie Woods has already missed this birdie putt. And now Tiger in the anchor roll on all the putts is not going to find the mark there either. So the Woods are going to settle for par at 11 as we get you up to the par 4 15th. Tom Lehman here for birdie. Dan Hicks alongside Justin Leonard and our 18 Tower and our Golf Channel and NBC team assembled here for this PNC Championship.
And these greens, as you can see, are perfect, and they are fast too. Double cut and rolled this morning.
And that's the third birdie in a row for Tom and his son, Sean. You saw Tom's wife, Melissa, on the bag over there. Family affairs. We get you over to the 12th and Kay Cockrell.
Yeah, this par 3, this is Little John Daly for birdie. Oh, and he walks it in. Nothing but the bottom of the cup. Beautiful putt. Knuckle bump. Lots of fun. Now let's go over to the 16th. A cool par 4 with penalty area running up the entire right-hand side. This is Nick Price, just a little easy wedge in. Rather narrow green, and he dials that one in beautifully. Up to 17, Jimmy Roberts.
All right, Kay, thanks. Here's David Kite, 36 years old, playing alongside his father, Tom, former U.S. Open champion. And the team at 6 under par, make it 7. Nice putt for David, former assistant coach at the College of Charleston. Back over to 11.
And playing with the Woods, Team Thomas. For the very first time, Justin Thomas, the number 3 player in the world, playing with his PGA professional dad, who's his coach, Mike Thomas. Mike wasn't sure how he was going to react with the pressure. He said, yeah, I know I'm going to feel it. After all, I'm playing with the Woods, and he has played pretty well. Over to 15, you've got David Duval playing with his son Brady again. They've been on a nice roll here with 3 birdies in the last 4 holes. But a little ways away there at the 15th. And the Duvals playing with the Kuchers and Jim Bones Mackay with this group. Bones, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dan. Cam, after another beautiful tee shot from 142.
Good strike, Cam.
Hung it out a little bit to the right. See if it takes care of the front bunker.
Well done by 13-year-old Cam Kuchar, who is absolutely crazy about the game. To 16.
And this is Vijay Singh for birdie, just a little short of the hole. This for birdie and the co-lead. Oh, goodness. He thought that would move to the right, and it just...
Thomas knows Brad Gell and how Brad got the nice invitation to be on the bag in this stellar final group.
Need to hit this 193 to 195 on the fly to carry the bunker and be in good position.
JT trying to peel this back to this whole location, and it is working very nice.
Just releases onto the fringe.
Shot.
To 15.
This was just earlier. Dad's approach from 145.
Cameron's got it pretty good shape. Just right of the green. See if Dad can get a little closer. Yeah, we're seeing a number of shots go deep. It really cold here the last couple days during the Pro-Am. The ball wasn't going very far. Players needing to make that adjustment because the weather certainly has warmed up.
Back to 12.
Now Tiger on the tee, also going with 6 iron.
Yeah, he's about 4 or 5 yards shorter than JT with the iron, so this is just a nice full 6 for Tiger. If he gets it working like this one here, it could end up pretty good.
Oh, they're going to love that one. Ends up about 15, 16 feet away from the hole. Now up to 16. This is Nick Price. His son, Greg Price, power lipped out for birdie. So pressure on to convert. No problem. He does beautifully. Played the 16th hole. 3 birdies on the back 9 now to match the 3 made on the front. To 14.
The par 5. And Marco Maris still has that velvety touch with the putter.
Yeah, soft hands, going with that claw grip. He's been using that for a number of years. No surprise he makes another putt.
And the 8th birdie for he and his son Sean, who's got the best beard in the field.
Yeah, strokes gained facial hair. He is number 1 this week.
It's a good beard season here in the holidays. So we shift over to 17.
All right, Dan, first look at the par 3 here. Actually, we were here just a moment ago. Check that. 208 yards. Cass Singh just takes his hand off the club, doesn't like it, comes off very short and rolls into that front bunker. Back over to 12.
Now Mike Thomas, father of Justin Thomas, hitting this tee shot noted from 172 yards.
And JT was really fired up walking up to this 12th tee, knowing that his dad's starting to really get that putter moving in the right direction. See if he can match the swing up here. Has not hit great shots thus far.
Unless you can get the height to carry that bunker, players will bail a little left.
And that was safety first there, Kay.
Yep. Not going to be too much of a problem. And now last to hit, Charlie Woods.
And Kay, you mentioned the bunker that's just on the front right part. just short of the green. It is in play for Charlie. Does not hit it very high. And with the club that he has in his hand, it's going to be tough to get it to stop on the green. But his dad has already put it in a very good position, so he can probably just take dead aim and see if he can pull it off.
Wow. He did take dead aim. Landed a little bit on the downslope, but that was a gorgeous shot.
Okay, we can only wonder at this point how far young Charlie will go in this game, but we do know one thing. His dad knows how much a father's support meant when he announced the happenings over at the 15th. This was Brady Duvall for a birdie here for him and his dad, David.
And from long range, trying to pull within 3 of the lead.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens.
3 in a row. Dressed alike. He's got the mirror shades propped up on the bill. And then it was time for the other son, Cameron Kuchar, in this group for his moment. Wow. That is rolled in with authority. And the Kuchars, who are sitting on top of this board, it's the very first time, as you mentioned, that Cameron Kuchar has played in this event. Matt has played with his father in previous PNC championships, and they lead it right now, 12 under. There you see Tiger and Charlie Woods, who have not played near as many holes as the Kuchars, so keep that in mind. Tiger and Charlie are right in it. In fact, they matched the Kuchars again with the best opening 9 of anybody in the field. They had the only missions. Let's just let things happen. Let's have a good time. And that is really what this tournament is all about. But in the end, these guys are going to compete as we get you back out to the 12th.
Justin Thomas for birdie. His dad, Mike Thomas, has already missed. Oh, man. How good is that from 35 feet? Note, I guess he got a pretty good read off his dad.
Just picked one up there.
Let's go to 13.
And here is John Daly, former 2-time major champion, 8 under par. This for birdie, looking very festive.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
How about that, huh? Ho, ho, ho. That's for 6 in a row. Did that just rhyme? Back to 12.
Yes, that did rhyme. And Charlie Woods, first to putt. Noto, what do you see out of this putt?
Well, I just usually watch the exchange between Charlie and Tiger. Early in the round, Charlie was reading a lot of his own putts, but the last few holes,